Hello everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of the live watch-along between Algeria and Nigeria, guys, in the AFCON Nations Quarter Final, guys. Should be a massive game. Two very good teams, full of very good players, currently playing in the major leagues in Europe, of course, guys. Really excited for this one, guys. Hopefully you're okay, guys. Hope everything's great. Hope you had a fabulous Saturday, of course, guys. Welcome aboard and all that sweet stuff. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Don't forget to put your notifications on, all that jazz. Of course, guys, absolutely. Hope you're all doing well. Very interesting day, guys, especially in regards to the FA Cup weekend, of course, guys. There was a shock. Macclesfield Town defeating Crystal Palace, of course. Unbelievable, guys. That is what the beauty and the magic of the FA Cup. It never died, is it? At the end of the day, Man City are beating Exeter. We don't care about that at the end of the day, guys. But let me go through, before we do anything, let me just go through the teams, of course. Firstly, for Algeria, they are playing a traditional, guys. I don't see this many times. 4-4-2. They're playing a 4-4-2, and their goalkeeper, guys, let me just refresh this page. 1 second. And the goalkeeper, Zidane, is their goalkeeper. Luka Zidane, he plays for Granada in Spain. He's playing in goal for them. Then we got the right back, which is Belgali. Of course, guys. Belgali is a player, right back, plays for Verona in Serie A. Of course, guys. The centre backs for Algeria, if we look at it, it is Mandy, the number 2. Mandy, he currently plays for he plays for basically Lille in France. Just going through the team so we get an idea of how good these teams are. So that's France. He plays for Lille in France, of course, guys. Absolutely, guys. So let me just go through the whole team again. 1 second. Let me just do this for you. The second centre back is Ben Sebaini. Ben Sebaini is the 21, number 21, Rami Ben Sebaini. Ben Sebaini currently plays for Dortmund, guys. He currently plays for Dortmund. Then, of course, we've got Ait Nouri, who should be with Man City right now. But he plays for Man City, of course. Ait Nouri used to play for Wolves, of course, was linked to Manchester United. Of course, not too long ago, of course, guys, ended up going to the scum. Then we got, of course, we all know about Riyad Mahrez, Man City legend. He plays for Al Ahly, guys, and he's a legend in the Premier League, of course, guys. Riyad Mahrez, formerly champion with Leicester City, of course, winning them the title. Then we got the number 6, which is Ramiz Zarouki. Ramiz Zarouki plays for FC20 in Holland. Then we go to the second centre midfielder. It's really rare you see a 4-4-2. We got Boudoué. We got Boudoué, the number 14. He's currently Hechim Boudoué currently plays for Nice in League One, of course, which is Jim Ratcliffe's team. I'm sure he's had enough of Jim Ratcliffe as well. These guys are not really covering themselves in glory, isn't it? Then we got the very, very talented Fares Chaibi. I think this is one of the players to look out for. Fares Chaibi on the left midfield is one of them that we're going to have to look out for. There's a couple of players I'm going to mention that we need to look out for. Eintracht Frankfurt, he plays for the 23-year-old guys. Very, very capable player, of course, guys. Absolutely. We move into the strikers, of course. We've got Mazza, another one, guys. Ibrahim Mazza, which I'm very excited. This guy, Leverkusen player, only 20 years old, guys. 20 years old. November the 24th, his birthday. So obviously, nearly my birthday, one day off, guys. And Ibrahim Mazza, I think this guy, I mean, honestly, this guy is very good. And I think we need to start scouting these players. Chaibi and Mazza, before someone else gets to him. He plays for Leverkusen. Very, very capable player up front, guys, of course. The second striker for Algeria is Amoura. Amoura, who's done pretty well recently. Mohamed Amoura, of course, guys. He currently plays for Bundesliga club Wolfsburg. So when you're looking at their team, all are full of, apart from Mahrez, of course, plays for Al Ahly. All of them play for Premier League clubs. Let me have a cup of coffee. So that means, obviously, they're a very good team. Very experienced team, of course, guys. It's not the be-all and end-all. It does depend on chemistry and calamari and all that. Not calamari, of course, guys. It does depend all on that. Of course, let's go to Nigeria and the team of Nigeria. We got Nwabali in goal, guys. Stanley Nwabali. He is in goal for Nigeria, and he plays for Premise Pro Soccer League club, Chippa United, guys. Chippa United. I believe they're in Nigeria, if I'm not wrong. Chippa United. Hopefully he doesn't get a chipper today, because goalkeepers don't like to be a chipper today, do they? Absolutely not at all. We got on the right back, we got Asai Samuel. Guys, Asai Samuel, he's been around for a while, isn't it? Birmingham City player. Asai Samuel, 28-year-old. Big, quite kind of a journeyman, if you know what I mean. Asai Samuel. Ajayi is his first centre back, the right-sided centre back, guys. This guy, the right-sided centre back, he's a 32-year-old, of course, guys. I look at these players and I look at, and some people say, "Oh, well, who's this guy?" You know what I mean? And I reckon that some of these players, we should be scouting, because at the end of the day, some of them are going to be of a valuation sort of thing. And the second left-sided centre back is, of course, Bassi. He plays for Glasgow Rangers, I believe. He used to play for Glasgow Rangers. I remember it because I remember Bassi quite well. Then he played for Fulham. But guys, he plays. I think he still plays for Fulham, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, he still plays for Fulham. He did play for Glasgow Rangers, if I'm not wrong. He currently plays for Fulham in the Premier League, of course, guys. Absolutely. The left back for Nigeria is Onyemaechi. Bruno Onyemaechi, of course, guys, who plays for Olympiacos in Greece. Of course, guys, he plays for Olympiacos in Greece. Then we move on to the midfield of Nigeria. We got, of course, the one and only Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi, of course, who's a Leicester legend now, isn't he? He's a Leicester legend, of course, guys. He currently plays in Besiktas now, but he is a Leicester legend, of course, guys. 29 years old still. Obviously, been heavily linked to Man United many, many times, but obviously the injury record around Ndidi was indeed a big problem, of course, guys. The right-sided central midfielder is Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka is a midfielder who currently plays for Brentford, as we know, and he plays in the Premier League, guys. Absolutely. So we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty of the tournament. So you're going to start getting good players playing, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let me just get this up, if I may. Big up everyone who's joining me, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. They're absolutely fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Of course, the left-sided midfielder, guys, centrally, they're playing a 4-3-1-2, if you know what I mean, is Iwobi. Alex Iwobi, of course, formerly of Arsenal, Fulham. Guys, very, very good player. Currently still playing, of course, for Fulham in the Premier League, of course, guys. Let me just get this up, of course. Let me just refresh this page. If I can get this up, that'd be absolutely fabulous. Of course, if I can get this, let's get this up. There we go. There we go. Right. So that's him. And then we move on now, guys, to obviously one guy that we're looking at, we're scouting is Lookman. Of course, Atalanta. Lookman, very, very good attacking player, of course, guys. Absolutely phenomenal attacking player, and he performed very, very well. Then, of course, we got Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray, Napoli legend, of course, guys, absolutely, and the number 9 up front, the big man, who I'm a big fan of course, guys. And finally, we've got Adams of Acor Adams, guys, for Nigeria, the second striker, plays for Sevilla in Spain on the La Liga, of course, guys. So there we have it. Those are the teams. Guys, that I've just mentioned for you just now, guys. Of course, when we go into the substitutes, the goalkeeper substitute for Algeria Nigeria, Mehdi Dorval, Zinedine Belaid, Hamid Abdelli, Baghdad Bouneja, Anis Haj Musa, Moussef Bankra, Usama Benbot, Adem Zogane, Yusuf Atal, Ilan Kabal, Adil Balbina, and Radwan Burkane. In regards to Nigeria, we got Francis Azoho, we got Zaidi Sanuso, we got Ugo Ogbo, Faisaya, Deli Bashiro, remember that player, Samuel Chukwueze, of course, of Chelsea, formerly of Chelsea, of course, Mohamed Usman Edu, Moses Simon, Amis Abasogi, we got Raphael Onyedika, Paul Anauchu, Chidoso Awazium, Chidera Ejuke, Salim Fargo Lawal, and Ebenezer Akin San Marino. It's Akin San Miro, of course, guys. And Tochukwu and Nadi is another guy who plays. And that is the teams, guys. Thank you very much for being so patient. You absolute legends. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Quarter final, Nigeria against Algeria, guys. So let's do this. Sip of coffee first. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Now, look, a little bit of news about Man United. Of course, Ahmed has come out in defense of Ruben Amram, saying that he's sad and saying that he's helped his career, saying that Ruben Amram was a father figure to him. And now, isn't it funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny when the truth shall set you free, guys? Isn't that funny that all the players are coming out now and saying that where they're shocked by the sack of Ruben Amram and he was a father figure and he helped his career and all that? It just shuts down all those idiots who are saying, oh, who's he produced? Who's he's made? He's holding these players back. Right wing back, blah, blah, blah. Isn't it crazy, guys? Isn't it crazy? There you go, guys. The truth shall set you free. Absolutely. And of course, even Paul Merson is saying that Man United are sacking too many managers. I mean, would you believe it, guys? Would you believe it? Absolutely not, of course, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Big up everyone, of course. Big up to Bobby. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Go now, Jira, says Trey Maz. How you doing? What's your predictions for the game, guys? Let me know. Big up Danny B. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, Kern. What's going on, Kern? What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good afternoon from sunny Cornwall. Is it sunny in Cornwall at the moment? Is it not cold? Big up the Super Eagles. We'll devour those Desert Warriors for lunch. Big up, Janino. Good luck to you, my friend. Good luck. South African card chipper. Yeah, big up. Chipper United. Hopefully he doesn't get a chipper today. No chips, unless it's fries and with fish and chips. Lovely jubbly. Kenny, what's going on, my friend? Biggest FA Cup ever. Macclesfield, what a moment. I mean, Macclesfield were almost out of business, guys. And didn't Robbie Savage take charge of Macclesfield? Wasn't it Robbie Savage? Biggest FA Cup upset, one of the biggest, not the biggest, of course. Bruno should have been bought by United for $3 million when he was at Boa Vista. He was also at Sampdoria, could have been bought cheaper then. In those who know. Bobby, happy for Rooney's brother and Macclesfield. Very well, very, very happy for them. Very happy. Macclesfield's a great club. Macclesfield almost went out of business, as we know. And they've gone through the rucker, as I told you, like Robbie Savage was involved in them and stuff like that. He was involved in them and that. So, yeah, look, a very, very good result, guys. I will be keeping up to date with some of the FA Cup ties, of course. There are some big ones. There's some normal games going on. Man City got an easy game as usual. Guys, when do Man City ever get a hard game in the round 3? When do they ever get a Premier League team? You know what I mean? At the moment, it's Doncaster 0, Southampton 3, Stoke 0, Coventry 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Brentford 1, Newcastle 0, Bournemouth 0, that's half time, Fulham 0, Middlesbrough 1 at halftime. Ipswich 1, Blackpool 0. Guys, absolutely. We got Burnley 3, Millwall 0, Man City 4, Exeter 0 at halftime. Bournemouth 0, Burton 2, Salford City is late, it's been postponed. Cambridge and all that has been postponed. Tottenham Aston Villa is later, guys. So keeping up to date with those scores as well, guys. Absolutely. Of course I am. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. Big up, Bobby. Well happy for Rooney's brother. Absolutely. I read that one. Big up, everyone, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic, of course. Thank you, guys. Legends, of course, guys. Absolute legends, of course. Absolutely. But big up everyone in the stream. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Really, really appreciate you all, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thank you for joining me, guys. Confirmed that they're playing a 4-3-3 is basically 4-3-1-2, should I say, Nigeria. Of course, guys, absolutely. But big up everyone and welcome to the AFCON, guys, of course. Welcome to the African Nations quarter final between Algeria and Nigeria, guys. Looking forward to this one. Two very, very good teams. Some may say two of the favorites for the tournament. Some may say two of the favorites for the tournament. So what do you make of all those comments? What do you make of the comments from Ahmed today? Of course, backing Ruben Amram, and you're saying that the sacking was a joke. There you go, guys. In your face, There you go. And he's helped his career and stuff like that blossom. You see what I mean? Everyone's saying it's a mistake, All the big dogs are saying it's a mistake. I agree. You see, football doesn't deal with absolutes, guys, And I told you, you know, I knew it. I knew it would be. I knew it would be a mistake. I knew after a few days, people it would digest and people go, "Whoa, kind of mistake," you know. Absolutely, it is. And then now Ahmad's come out and saying all those sound bites about Ahmad playing right wing back, and that has been shut down. Of course, we're kicked off, guys. Nigeria against Algeria. Big up everyone who's joined me today, guys. Big up, of course. Let me just get this up. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this game, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thank you very much. And hopefully it's a good game, full of goals and full of excitement. That's what we want. Big crowd today. Big sunshine in the stadium, though. Already a little bit of commotion in regards to the referee and the players. Referee and players. It's a free kick here to Nigeria. Mahrez fouling Osman there. Osman's been wearing a mask for a long time, isn't he? He hasn't removed that mask, has he? To be honest with you, he hasn't removed that mask. But yeah, Algeria against Nigeria here, guys. Ready for some AFCON today. Big up everyone, of course. Join me today, you absolute legends. Imagine wearing a Nike blazer. There you go. That is Eric Shelley, the manager of Nigeria, of course. So here we go, guys. Free kick to Nigeria. So Chaibi and Mazza are the two players I've been talking about. Those two players there, Man United should be looking at. If I'm being honest, guys, they should be looking at that player. To be honest, they really should. But knowing Glazers and knowing them lot, probably not. Cross comes in. Oh, over the bar, guys. Over the bar from Nigeria. It was a good chance there. It's a good chance from the defender. Ajayi came out. He jumped up, but I think way over the bar in the end. Way over the bar, guys. Way over the bar. Indeed, of course, is the midfield central for Nigeria. Of course, interesting to see. Indeed, of course, very, very, very huge interest for Man United back in the day. Of course, guys, absolutely. Bright sunny day in Morocco. All right, Nori with the throw-in. Guys, this game, right, I can see this game going to all the way to the end. I really can, honestly. I'm already getting the signs already. You know when you can tell how a game's going to be straight away, you know what I mean, without even thinking about it. You can tell what the game is going to be, of course, guys, absolutely. Of course, tomorrow, guys, we got Man United against Brighton in the FA Cup, of course. Now, some say it's a very important match for Man United now. Man United have to go for the FA Cup. It's going to be difficult in the top four. To get in the top four, we need an FA Cup run. It'd be great if we can get an FA Cup this season. That would be fantastic. Get another trophy in the bag. Qualify for Europe. That'd be great. And we go from there, of course, next season. Champions League is going to be difficult, obviously. I believe we would have qualified. Straight into referee. Referees on the floor. The Algerian players on the floor as well. Oh, he went flying there, the referee. Wow. Oh, my goodness me. They apologized to the referee. That guy just went smacked right into him. He didn't even say sorry to the referee. Come on. He just went right into him. Almost took him out. My goodness me. Unbelievable. Algeria 0, Nigeria 0. 3 minutes gone, guys, as we go. You know what? That sun thing right in the middle of the pitch. We have it at Old Trafford as well, the similar thing. Big light sun shadow across the pitch, we have that at Old Trafford as well, guys, absolutely. But I hope you're all doing well, guys. How's everything? No football for Man United today, of course, but there is FA Cup football all over the country, of course, guys. Here come that. Oh, that's another big foul. He's on the deck again, outside of the pitch. This is going to be aggressive. This is going to be an aggressive game, guys. I'm pretty sure about it. There you with the ball, guys. And Charlie is indeed with the ball. Batsman Charlie. Here's Iwobi. Of course, Iwobi playing for Fulham at the moment. Used to play for Arsenal, of course. Alex Iwobi. Here we go. Osman. Great turn from Osman. It's a Iwobi on the cross. Can he get the cross in? He gets the cross in. And it's a corner to Nigeria. Good play for Nigeria there. Nori with the clearance. It's Nigeria corner. Now, it was good play, for Nigeria with the defender Omnimachi. Guys, we need a left back, you know. There you go. That was good play from the number 13, Onyemachi, of course. Very, very good play. Moving forward and getting the cross in. Very good. Impressive. Lookman is going to be taking the corner for Nigeria now. Can they get a good ball in there? Cross comes in, guys. Cross comes in. And it's cleared away by Algeria. They clear it away again. It's going to be a free kick to Algeria. Free kick to Algeria, guys. Yes. Big up everyone, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great Saturday, of course. Hope your Saturday has been blessed and your Saturday has been peaceful, of course, guys. Blessed and peaceful. I hope you're well. Big up everyone. Here come Algeria on the attack, guys. On the left-hand side, it's going to be offside. Offsides. Of course, yesterday Morocco defeated Cameroon, which also meant Mbeumo will be coming back to Manchester United. He won't be ready for tomorrow. He will be ready for the Manchester derby next week. We've got Ivory Coast tonight against Egypt, which is going to be a very interesting game. Of course, we don't wish bad on any team. You know, I wish them all the best of luck, but we do need Ahmad back. Here comes Osman, and it's another corner. We do need Ahmad back, so I would be cheering for Egypt, because if Egypt don't win, Salah goes back to Liverpool. And Salah going back to Liverpool is only going to help Liverpool, right? So we need Egypt to win, so Salah stays and Ahmad comes home. And we need him, of course, guys. And that's no offense, but that's what we need. That's what on a selfish level. But you know what? If Ivory Coast win tonight, they'll win. I think they're going to win the tournament. A very good team. Two of the favourites. Cross comes in from Lookman and over the bar from Osman. That was a clear header. Ben Sebaini, he's claiming that Ben Sebaini hit his head, but no, I think it was clear for Osman. I'm surprised Osman didn't put that on target. Over the bar, guys, over the bar. Surprised he didn't put that on target. Shocking. It's a good header. It's a good leap, though, to be fair. Good leap. It's going to be a tough game for Algeria. I'm telling you. Nigeria, a very good team, of course. It's a free kick to Nigeria again. I think they've had the better of the opening exchanges so far. Nigeria. A lot of experience in their team. Lots of experience in their team. When you look at their team, it's a lot of experience, you know. Here come Nigeria on the attack on the right-hand side. Out here on the right with the number 8. Cross comes in again. Great cross again from Onyeka. Looks very dangerous on that right-hand side as well. We're moving the ball forward. Nigeria playing very, very good football so far. Very, very impressive so far with Nigeria. Impressed with Nigeria so far. On the left-hand side now, Omnimachi. Cross comes in. Chance. Cleared, just about cleared from Algeria there. That was a dangerous cross again. I like that player. The number 13, Onyemachi. Looks very good on that left-hand side, guys. Getting those crosses in, of course. Something that we haven't seen enough of at Manchester United, of course, guys. We need to see more crosses at Man United, of course. Dorgu's improving, though, I have to admit. Very, very well. He's developing very, very well, isn't he, at Man United? So we're quite happy about that. Poor cross on Onyeka. Anyway, that was a great cross earlier on the left-hand side. And it almost reached Osman. It almost reached Osman. It went through his legs. If he controlled that, that's problems for Algeria. Yeah. Coming up to 10 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 at the moment. The Algeria manager, every time I see the Algeria manager, he reminds me of Didier Deschamps. He just reminds me of Didier Deschamps. He looks like Didier Deschamps. He's complaining on the touchline. You just need to get the game going, guys. But concentrate on your game. Don't worry about what goes on here and goes on there. Concentrate on your game and get your game going, guys. And that's what you should be doing, of course. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. If you guys can do that for me, absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Nori, we're just throwing again. Deja vu on exactly the same position. Here we go. Algeria haven't really started well, in my opinion. They need to start getting a foothold on the game. Physically, I look at Nigeria and they look a lot more physical in regards to their play, a lot more stronger in regards to that. Sal, what's the deal with Diamande saying his dream is to play for Liverpool? If his dream is to play for Liverpool, let him play for Liverpool then. There's many players, Dabizas, my guy, that say they want to play for a football club and they don't end up playing for that football club. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a Liverpool fan. You know that when he was growing up. Sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. But it shows a lack of intelligence, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, if your dream move to Liverpool doesn't work, you've sort of stifled yourself in regards to going to another club, i.e. Man United. Now, Yan Diamande's price tag is 120 million. That's how much he's worth. I don't think Man United are going to do that deal anyway. Man United don't really need a attacking player, so to speak. Man United need midfield. That's what it is. And I don't think Man United should be spending 120 million on Diamande. Apparently, Man United were ready to offer about 90 million for him. 90 million euros for him, which is short of the mark. But you should never commit yourself to any team until you're gone, because you never know what can happen. I mean, look at Gui. He didn't end up signing for for Liverpool, did he? You know, because obviously that annoys people, doesn't it? You know what I mean? You know, if he end up, it's too expensive. That is for the Bundesliga. You know, for the Bundesliga, it shouldn't be going for that much. We see now with Bundesliga, you sign a player from Bundesliga, i.e. Frimpong or Florian Wirtz. It's a different level, the Premier League. And this is the thing, isn't it? It's a different level. The Premier League is a different level. And, you know, it's not the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? And the players shouldn't be going for 120 in the Bundesliga. It's ridiculous. You know, Liverpool, this is the problem is that this is the fault of Liverpool. This is Liverpool's fault because they purchased Florian Wirtz, and obviously, you know what I mean? Nah, bruv, Glasner is a baller. My goodness me. Isn't it, mate? Good day, mate. Good day, Helge. How you doing? I hope you're well. Absolutely. Good to see you. Should Manchester United sign Mark Guhi? Even a free transfer, yeah, but I don't think he'll come to Man United at the moment. I heard that he might go to Barcelona. That's what I heard. Man United need to concentrate on getting that midfield sorted out. That's what they need to do, to be honest with you. They need to get that midfield sorted out. It's out of play. It's a goal kick to Algeria, guys. Big wage might attract Gui, but I don't think we're going to be getting a big wage now, my friend. I don't think we're going to be giving him a big wage. Man United don't need defenders. Man United got Mazraoui, De Ligt, Euro, Heaven, Licha. We don't need defenders. We need midfielders. You know, that's what we need. If anything, we need a left back or a right back cover. Right back, definitely. Midfielders, absolutely. Just need to fix that midfield. Once Man United fix that midfield, you're going to see a completely different midfield, guys. You know. By the way, guys, look, that Ahmad quote, I mean, let's not ignore that Ahmad quote, of course, guys. Absolutely very, very powerful quote from Ahmad. I'm going to read out the quote from Ahmad, guys, just so that people, the Mandem minions, can see it, of course, guys. But I'm going to read out this quote from Ahmad. Of course, one of the big topics was Ahmad playing right back, bruv, right wing back, right wing back, bruv, all that business. Do you know what I mean? And he's come out and shut them down, complete shutdown, complete and utter shutdown, guys. Absolutely. So Ahmad said, let me just get this quote up so I can read it to you. So Ahmad said, I was very sad. I even sent a message to thank him for everything he did for me, both in my life and especially in my career. I wished him good luck wherever he goes. It was a difficult moment for me. But I'm really focused on Ivory Coast and this competition. I want to finish well here and try to win this AFCON. We had a very good relationship. Yellow card for Algeria, guys. Yellow card for Algeria. Chaos in this game. We had a very good relationship, almost like a father and son relationship. He understood me, gave me a lot of advice, and let me play freely. It's very unfortunate, but that's life. You have to adapt. That's football. I wish him all the best in life in his next club. My next focus is Ivory Coast. I have to give everything for my country. So that there, guys, is really, really telling. It's really telling. That there, right there, is really, really telling, guys. You know, and exposes all those tacticos people, doesn't it? At the end of the day, you know, and he's not the first, and he won't be the last. He's not the first, and he won't be the last. Anyway, we're concentrating, guys, on Algeria against Nigeria in this watch along. Keep it to subject, guys. It's Algeria against Nigeria. This is what we're concentrating on the AFCON Quarter Final, of course, guys. This is why we're here, and we have to show respect to this game, of course, guys. Absolutely. So let's get on with this game, guys. Another free kick to Nigeria. Another free kick to Nigeria. Yeah, we need a solid ball carrier winner. Yeah, a midfielder, definitely. So, free kick to Nigeria. Look, you know what? I've got a feeling there's going to be a red card in this game. I'm looking at this game at the moment. Lots of free kicks going on. Osman looks a bit off. He's danger. He's a danger man for them. He's a real danger man. Thanks, Helge. I'll check it out later, Helge. I'll check it out later, bro. I'll check it out later, definitely. Absolutely. Big up, Helge. Osman looks a bit, yeah, look, you know, I like Osman. Very powerful player. You know, I do like him. Would have been great if we had Sesko and Osman, you know. It's a bang-on game to me, as both teams are good. They're very good. Very good, yeah. And I just have to... It's a very tough game to call. Nigeria looking a slightly better team. Well, they are looking the better team at the moment. Here come Nigeria in a moment. And it's on the right-hand side here, guys. I'm looking at the wing-backs of Nigeria. Look pretty good, of course, guys. Osei Samuel as well is bombing down that wing for Nigeria. Looking very, very capable, this player. Again. Onyeka is everywhere, guys. Onyeka is the central midfielder of number 8 for Nigeria. He's everywhere. He is everywhere. Zinedine Zidane is in the crowd, guys. Of course, Zinedine Zidane there is a French legend. One of the greatest players of all time is Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane has scored 2 goals in a World Cup final in 1998 for France. He played for France, but we all know he's Algerian, isn't it? So that's why he's here today. He's Algerian French. Throwing comes from Onyeka from Nigeria, guys. And, oh, cleared away. Cleared away. Well defended. I'm looking at this player, number 18. There's the number 18, Amora. Mazza, the number 22. Chaibi, the number 17. I'm looking at these players. You know what I mean? Some good players on show today. Osman always looks a bit awkward. That's just how he looks. He just looks like that, and he can score 3 goals. Yeah, he's a goal scorer, mate. Absolutely. Crystal Palace and Everton out of the FA Cup. Yeah, Everton lost on penalties. Crystal Palace, big shock there. Macclesfield Town, who were going out of business not long ago, as far as I'm aware. They were going out of business not too long ago. You know, absolutely. So it's going to be it's back up with the goalkeeper. Alex Iwobi, of course, of Fulham. 18 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Nigeria and Algeria. Hey, Jamie, what's going good, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I believe Zuzu's son's in goal for Algeria. Is he? Is that his son then? I knew it. Jamie, I didn't even know that. Thank you so much, Jamie. I didn't know that was his son. I thought Zidane's just a popular name now. It is a good name, Zidane. Zinedine Zidane. Yeah, Zidane's goal. His son's a goalkeeper. Someone took the genes, isn't it? Zidane, of course, one of the greatest players of all time. I think, you know, I'm so shocked when people don't mention him. That guy is one of the best players I've ever seen. Of course, played alongside Beckham at Real Madrid. Of course, guys, very, very good player. Scored some great goals in his career. And also won 4 Was it 4 or 5 Champions Leagues for Real Madrid as a manager? Wouldn't mind him managing Man United, would you? At the moment, Zinedine Zidane, come on, Zinedine, give it a go at Man United, half a season. That would be good. They'll have to listen to him, won't they? They will have to listen to him. Alongside Thuram in Juve, he was amazing at Juve as well. Obviously, the best for Real Madrid, but I would take him at United every day of the week. I would, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be great to get him for half a season. That's where Zidane made his name. But, he made his name at, obviously, Juventus. Of course, a great Juventus side. That included Eka Davids, Del Piero, Inzaghi, Luliano, Peruzzi, Conte. Very, very good team. Bayindir out the door. Bayindir's going to be kicked out the door. Yeah, get his son at Man United. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm not sure he plays second. I'm not sure he let his son play. I'm not sure he's going to let his son be a substitute, though, guys, in my opinion. Well, he's playing for second division club, and he's playing for Granada at the moment in Spain. So, yeah, maybe that's true. He's playing for second division Granada at the moment, so he might end up coming to Man United. It's a free kick to Algeria anyway. Mahrez is standing over the ball. It's on the left. It's for a left foot. It's for on the right hand side, so it could be Mahrez, but he's taking it with his left foot. There we go. Flacked by a goalkeeper. Zidane's best ever goal was against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League final. Yes, it was, Samuel. Very good goal. Of course, Man United played Leverkusen that year. Didn't go through. Blew it. We blew it just like we did a lot of times in the Champions League. We had so many opportunities in the Champions League. We had one against, of course, Dortmund. We lost to Monaco, if I remember. We lost to Leverkusen, of course, in the semi-final. The Dortmund one was bad in the semi-final. The Leverkusen one was even worse. We had some poor defeats in the Champions League. We didn't do as well as we should have done in the Champions League, But yeah, we would have played Real Madrid that year in the final. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer missed a great chance against Leverkusen in that game to win it in Leverkusen. It was a great chance, and he blew it. Free kick to Algeria here. We're just midway through the first half, guys. Zinedine Zidane would be 300 million in today's game. He's better than anyone around, mate. No one comes close. Oh, good shot from Nigeria there. Good shot there from Lookman. Very good shot from Lookman, guys. Number 7. Almost caught the goalkeeper unaware, but the goalkeeper held on well, to be honest with you. Up in his value in regards to Manchester United. And there we go. Great shot there, but well held from the goalkeeper. It was a danger because if he pounded that would have been straight to the Nigerian player, of course. Here come Algeria anyway. Yeah, this game's going to be a very tight game, guys. I'm telling you. We got a lot of scout watching, guys. Obviously, Lookman is been on Man United's lips for about how long now? 2 years on Man United's radar. I mean, he's been a player, played very well for Atalanta. Very, very good player. Very good player. Here come Algeria on the attack again. Algeria having a better of the proceedings in the first period of the first half. But Algeria always dangerous on the attack here. They've got some pace up front. Here's Nigeria again, back on the attack. Out here on the right. Back into the middle. Great tackle that. Great tackle. Very good tackle there from Algeria. It's a Iwobi. And it's out for a throw on the near side, guys. 0-0. Algeria, Nigeria. Algeria, Nigeria. It's 0-0. Here comes the number 2, Osei Samuel. Cross comes in, and it's just cleared away by Algeria there. Back here with Onyemachi. Cross straight at the first man, It's going to be and cleared away by Algeria again. Big pressure from Nigeria here. Big pressure. Here's Osman. Heads it back. And it's kept in by Samuel. Samuel, he's got the overlapping run. Onyeka's on the overlapping run, but Samuel's keeping the ball. And it's going to be a foul to Nigeria again. Referee's got to keep up with play. Jay's been fouled. Referee's got to keep up with play. He's all the way down there. What's he doing all the way down there? Oh, my goodness. Surprised no Premier League club is looking at Lookman, who started at Charlton Athletic. Yeah, I remember. He also played for Everton, didn't he? Here's Osman. Oh, he didn't take the chance, guys. It was a big chance for Osman there. It was clean through, but a great tackle again, guys. A great tackle in the middle of the defense from Algeria, guys. I think it was Ben Sabani who got the tackle in there. It was Ben Sabani or Mandy got the tackle in there, but a great tackle nonetheless. Keeping Algeria there out, keeping Osman out. But Osman had a great chance there. But here come Algeria now on the counter, in the counter. Back here on the right-hand side now. Chance for Algeria. And it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the keeper. I think a lot of people have looked at Lookman. I think people have looked at Lookman, but they're looking at the they're looking at the price tag at the moment. I think it's still worth a valued around 60 million, if I'm not wrong. It's done very well for Atalanta. Very well. That Atalanta team's done very well. Random question, Helge. But if you are in the UK or Italy or UAE, how many pounds would you say a pizza costs? Not from the store, but to buy Pizza Hut or something. There's no Pizza Hut where I go in Naples. Hold on, there's a chance for Nigeria. It's cleared away anyway. There's no Pizza Hut in Italy. That'll be offensive to Italians. Pizza's very cheap in Italy and the best. The rest, I wouldn't even bother. You can buy a very world-class pizza in Italy for about £6, which is €6.50, something like that. For about €6, you can buy a very nice pizza. The best. There's no pizza like Neapolitan pizza. UK pizzas, unless you go to Francomanca or something, but you're going to pay about £20 for Francomanca or something like that in the UK. UAE, don't bother about it. You pay bloody a top dollar in UAE. UAE is expensive for them pizzas and things like that. But yeah, it's completely different ends of the spectrum. Not only pizzas in Italy, pizzas in Naples, mate. It's where they invented it. If you haven't tasted pizza in Naples, you haven't tasted pizza. Let me tell you that right now. Free kick to Nigeria. And it's off the line. It's off the line, guys. It's cleared off the line. My goodness me. Almost a goal for Nigeria. They came close a couple of times now. Almost a goal for Nigeria. It's cleared off the line. Back with, oh, that was close. Italian ice cream's phenomenal, mate, as well. Italian ice cream, Italian dessert, amazing. I'm from London, so obviously I had my biases about it, and you know what I mean. But I tried it, and you know, you won't get better ice cream, you won't get better food than Italy. There's no better food in the world. Let me tell you that right now. There's no better food in the world, and I don't like it because obviously it's dangerous. Because I put on a few kilos every time I go. Of course, guys. Cleared off the line by of course the defender there of Algeria. Great clearance. So Besabaini again with the great clearance, of course, guys. That was a great clearance from him. He's not looking too happy. Great skin fade on his beard, by the way. How'd you get such a beard, such a good skin fade? It's amazing. Algerian Deschamps on the sideline for them. So they're waiting for a VAR. I don't know what's happened here, guys. I don't know what's happened, but they're waiting for a VAR decision. It didn't go over the line. I'm pretty certain about that. But shouldn't they get a buzzer since it goes over the line anyway? Anyway, 30 minutes gone, guys. 0-0. We're just waiting to play. It's a corner. It's a corner to Nigeria. Corner to Nigeria here. Half an hour gone, guys. 0-0. Nigeria have had the better of proceedings, been the much better side so far. Cross comes in. Oof. Cleared. It's going to be retrieved here on the left-hand side. Great cross. And it's cleared again. Algeria not looking themselves. Obviously playing a very good Nigerian team, of course. Very powerful Nigerian team. They've got it here again, Nigeria. Cross comes in. And it's again cleared. They're trying to get the ball to Osman, isn't it? If Osman gets his head on it, they're trying to get him on it. Here comes Samuel. It's going to be, no, my goodness me. How didn't that go in? How didn't that go in? Happy Saturday, everyone. Big up, everyone. I hope you're having a great Saturday evening. I hope you're relaxing, enjoying yourselves. This is what it's all about, of course. You know, welcome aboard. Welcome. I hope everyone is good. I went to a museum today. Saw lots of museum stuff. Lots of history and that. That's what I did, you know, history and that. You know, Nigeria should be 1-0 up. Oh, that was so close to going over the line. Very close to going over the line. My cousin, a chef in London, it is a very stressful job working in the kitchen. Yes, Samuel, it's one of the hardest jobs. I've worked in the kitchen, Samuel. I know. I've been a fishmonger. I've worked in the kitchen. I've scrubbed dishes. I've been, you know, done a lot of work in my life, guys. So, you know, I know how hard it is. Trust me, I do. I mean, it's very physical. And after the day's done, you're absolutely finished, Samuel. You're finished, you know. I've done all types of jobs. Anyway, the goalkeeper for Algeria is on the floor getting some treatment, guys. Zidane, of course, Zinedine Zidane's son. Zinedine Zidane is looking on. Hopefully his son is okay. Of course. But impressed with Nigeria. Yeah, that's good defending, though, for Nigeria. It was a good cross going in there. It was good defending. It could have been a tap in there. The goalkeeper looks fine. Goalkeeper looks fine. Goalkeeper looks fine. He looks fine. The number 23 is Zidane. The goalkeeper for Algeria. Of course, playing 23. Same number as David Beckham. Is there any connection there? Is there any connection there? No. I do. Can I say something, guys? This referee here. I don't know this referee's name. I'm going to get this referee's name up. But this referee here, let me say, manager, let me say, I don't think I've got his name here. But this referee, I like him. I think he's a good referee. I think he's very calm. I do like this referee. He's very calm. Calm and collected. Maybe some of the Premier League referees can learn a thing or two from him. Of course, guys, absolutely. So, guys, just a recap of some of the FA Cup scores. It's now Doncaster 2, Southampton 3, Stoke 0, Coventry 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Brentford 2, Newcastle 1, Bournemouth 2. Big result for Bournemouth. Fulham 2, Middlesbrough 1, Ipswich 1, Blackpool 0. Of course. Guys, and Man City 7. That's right. Man City 7. Exeter City 0. Burnley 4. Millwall 0. Bournemouth 0. Boreham 0. Burton 3. Guys, yeah, well, Man City. Just to recap, Man City are 7-0 up. Max Alleyne, obviously the player that there's a lot of hype about Max Alleyne, who scored for Man City today. Lots of youngsters. Rodri scored for them. Jake Doyle Hayes, 2 own goals. 2 own goals for Exeter. Jake Doyle Hayes own goal and Jack Fitzwater own goal. Rico Lewis, Antoine Semenyo has scored on his debut. And Tijani Reinders. Poor old Exeter, eh? I mean, goodness me, poor old Exeter. Nobody has done the number 7 shirt justice since Ronaldo left. No, they haven't. Samuel, no. In fact, Samuel, they've embarrassed the number 7 shirt. They've embarrassed the number 7 shirt. You remember when Memphis Depay got the number 7 shirt? Didn't Di Maria got it? Memphis Depay got it. Mason Mount got it. No one has justified that number 7 shirt. They've actually slandered the number 7 shirt. You know. So, of course, guys, I want to recap. Ahmad has been speaking about Ruben Amorim today, of course, about how he shouldn't have been sacked, basically, and saying that he's very upset. Called him a father figure, guys, which is high praise indeed, and said he's done a lot for his career. Of course, Paul Merson, of all people, has said Manchester United need to stop becoming a sacking club. They're not going to win anything if they keep sacking people. They're not seeing projects through. They keep sacking people. They're not being patient. And that's from Paul Merson. Here comes Nigeria over the bar. Oh, my goodness me. What a miss, guys. My goodness me. He has missed an absolute glorious opportunity, guys. Adams has missed a glorious opportunity. What a chance. Just need to slot it in. My goodness me. Wide open. Oh, he's got a score there. Oh, my goodness me. What a miss. He just needed to keep it on the floor. My goodness me. Big chance. You know what, Nigeria, they may rule these missed opportunities, guys. Memphis Depay came to Manchester United car park with a green camouflage car. That's when you knew, isn't it, Samuel? That's when you knew it just wasn't going to work. That moment, we knew he fucked up. Yeah. Big miss for Nigeria, guys. Johnny Adams with a massive miss, guys. Can't miss those sort of chances at this level. Just needed to slot in a goal. Algeria were wide open there. But Nigeria are playing very well, guys, today. Very, very good performance. Very impressive, Nigeria, at the moment. So far, they look like the most impressive team for me, what I've seen. Just play as a team. Crosscut, here come them on the left-hand side. Here, Nigeria on the left and cleared again. It's a constant array of attacks, guys, against Algeria. It's Nigeria constantly attacking Algeria at the moment, but Algeria are staying firm. They've been lucky, guys. They've rolled their luck. Is it their day, though? Oh, great skill, that. Great skill. I think that's Chaidi again. Great skill there, but it's won back by Nigeria. Again, guys, we are 38 minutes in the game. It's 0-0 at the moment, guys. It's 0-0 at the moment. 38 minutes have gone in the game, guys. 38 minutes have gone in the game. Zero. Yeah, we've had some bad number 7s over the years. They really have slandered that number 7 shirt. I mean, Mason Mount shouldn't have got the number 7 shirt. I mean, why he got the number 7 shirt is ridiculous, Paid him 50 million and gave him the number 7 shirt, and he can't hardly plays. Here come on the left-hand side. He's got on the Mechi again. Oh, he's gone down there. Is he going to claim a penalty? No, he's not. He's back up on his feet. Here's Samuel, number 2. Very impressive Samuel today. Onyemaechi on the left-hand side. Decent play from Nigeria. Here, Lukman with the ball. Decent play here. 62% for Nigeria at the moment. 37% for Algeria. Dominating at the moment, Nigeria. Algeria really need to get a foothold in this game. They really do. They're going to concede if they can play like this. We're into 40 minutes, guys. And they're going to concede. They haven't conceded yet. But at this rate, it's a matter of time. Algeria looking for the counter attacks here, but none doing. Amoura's a bit of an isolated figure up front for Algeria at the moment. The only thing I could see is that Nigeria tire out a little bit, but it doesn't look like any sign of that's going to happen. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Guys, this quarterfinal encounter between Algeria and Nigeria is 0-0 at the moment. Nigeria have had the best chances. Here come now Algeria on the attack now. Here they come. They've got a chance. This will be complete against the run of play. Oh, he's lost it. And it's a free kick to Nigeria. A foul on there. Foul on the Nigerian guys. But that was good play there, guys, eventually by Algeria. Finally getting into the final third. Finally, guys, getting into the final third. Out Nori getting into the final third, guys. Absolutely. Out Nori. Johnny, knowing how the FA Cup draws go, even if we beat Brighton, we'll probably draw. Man United always get the Premier League, mate. It's true. Look at Man City. Look at their draw. I mean, Exeter at home. One thing I've been impressed with Algeria at the moment is their defensive. You know, yeah, Man City always got this luck of the draw thing. Man United always get Premier League clubs. It doesn't matter where the Premier League club, if it's Brighton, if it's Bournemouth, they always get Premier League clubs. You know, I guarantee you, I'm almost expecting it, guys. I'm always expecting Man United to get a Premier League club. You know what, guys? I'm going to say it like this. We're going to get, the next round, we're going to get Bournemouth away. Bernard, don't know if you discussed already, but read that Wilcox is behind the scenes manager. Did you see well the club is around sarcasm? It's a joke, isn't it, mate? It's a joke. You expect a manager to do well with Wilcox in your ear? A loser like Wilcox? Ridiculous. Our club is run badly, guys, and that's a fact. Samuel, have you seen there is a new film about Prince Nassim? It's not actually about Prince Nassim. I've heard. He said it's not about me. He's just on the front cover. He's in it, I think. What's happened to Prince Nassim, though? My goodness me. Has he eaten Piers? I mean, goodness me. Has not been any good. I wanted him at United back in there. He hasn't. I mean, if you think about the African nations, he's been okay. I wouldn't say he's been amazing. I've been more impressed with the Nigerian wing backs, the right wing back and the left wing back. You've got Samuel on the right, of course, and you've got Amakachi. Not Daniel Amakachi. I mean, Onyemaechi. Daniel Amakachi is a legend. Onyemaechi on the left back. Bernard, hope all is well. Having a great evening and have better weather than we do here. It's very nice here. Thank you so much, Bernard. It's very nice here. Weather's beautiful. Not too hot, not too cold. In about 25, 26 today. Not bad. Yeah. Done a bit of museum seeing today. Throw in on the near side, near for Akor is one the throw in for Nigeria here. Backs to the walls job so far for Algeria, I would say. Onyeka with the long throw. The long throw. Onyeka is the, of course, the throwing expert for Nigeria. He's the Rory Delap of Nigeria, Onyeka. So he's gonna take the throw in. Yeah, straight into the box. They're aiming straight at Osman. Didn't reach in that time. Cleared well defended by Algeria there. Well defended. Do you think that Tyson Fury matches up to the boxers in the 90s? No, Samuel. No. There's many boxers that will beat Tyson Fury from the 90s. I'm not just saying that. I mean, in regards to that, heavyweights and stuff, Frank Bruno would beat Tyson Fury. Lennox Lewis would beat Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson, of course, would beat Tyson Fury. You know, Evander Holyfield would probably beat Tyson Fury. You know, there's lots there that will beat Tyson Fury, in my opinion. Tyson Fury is a very good boxer. He utilizes himself very well because he's a very awkward boxer. I think that is one thing that people struggle with when they box him, is that he's so awkward and unpredictable. He's resilient. He can take a punch as well. So that's why I think he's a good man. And I really wanted to see him face Anthony Joshua, but it does look like Anthony Joshua's retired from boxing now after his incident, of course. He said he's retired, hasn't he? Apparently, Joshua is retired from boxing, apparently, after he lost two of his trainers. Well, two of his best friends as well. Here come Nigeria on the left-hand side. Cross comes in straight at the keeper. Zidane with the ball. I bet Algeria wish they had Zidane, but they got Zidane, the goalkeeper. Imagine Zinedine Zidane. He has his son, and his son says, "I want to be a goalkeeper." Can you imagine? Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? I don't know. Is that a free kick? It's a free kick to Nigeria in a dangerous position, guys. A very, very dangerous. It's Lookman going to be taking the free kick, guys. Lookman's going to be taking the free kick. We're just on half-time, guys. 3 minutes of injury time. We're 2 minutes into injury time anyway, so we're looking at full half-time coming up pretty soon. Algeria 0, Nigeria 0, guys, in the AFCON Quarter Final, of course. Half-time coming up. Free kick. Straight at Zidane. Here come Algeria, though. Oh. All right, here we go, guys. We're just on a stroke of art half-time. Nigeria the ball. Nigeria be kicking themselves. They're not ahead at the moment. They'll be really, really kicking themselves. They're not ahead, guys. And it is half-time, guys. 0-0. Algeria 0. Nigeria 0, guys. Nigeria have had the better of the chances. Some big chances for Nigeria in this game, guys. Some very, very big chances in this game for Nigeria. They'll be kicking themselves that they have not scored, guys. They have not scored. It's still 0-0, guys. Nigeria staying on the pitch. They're not going off the pitch. They're doing a little huddle. They're doing a little circle. They're not going off the pitch. There's Timo Calamadri there. There you go. Osman is the leader. Algeria won't be happy with that performance. Very, very poor. But yeah, Nigeria are ready for this tournament. They're ready for this tournament. They look serious. They look serious, guys. Absolutely. They look serious. 0-0, guys. Absolutely. I'll be back. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nigeria against Algeria, 0-0 at halftime, guys. Yeah, so we're counting down to the game tomorrow, of course, the big one between Brighton and Man United at Old Trafford. Let's not forget that Ruben Amorim defeated Brighton 4-2 early in the season, and one of our better performances against Brighton and Albion, of course. Let's not forget that one, of course, guys. Looking forward to that game, actually. It should be a good game. It should be a good game. There's also Inter Milan against Napoli, guys. Inter Milan against Napoli, right at the top of the Serie A, guys, fighting for the Scudetto title. Inter Milan and Napoli, a massive game at San Siro, of course, guys. At the top of the league over there, of course. 67% possession for Nigeria, 32% for Algeria, guys. They've absolutely dominated this game, guys. Shots on target, none for Algeria, 2 for Nigeria, guys. It's not great from Nigeria in regards to, their shots on target and stuff like that. Not great. Absolutely not. But we're here in Morocco, guys. Morocco, and it is 0-0 between Nigeria and Algeria, guys. Who is going to take this to get to the semi-final? Who's going to take their chances? Can Algeria come back in this game? They've been poor, but can they come back in this game, guys? Do you think they can come back? And big up, everyone. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. If you guys can do that for me. If you can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you can smash a like, that'd be absolutely great. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you so much. Guys. So, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots of twists and turns. I've heard, guys, that there's going to be a secret contender for the Man United interim position. This is what I'm hearing at the moment. There's an unknown contender for the interim manager role at Manchester United. Very interesting. Be nice to get a different manager, wouldn't it? It would be nice to move away from the norm, you know what I mean, and get someone we're not expecting. Do you know what I mean? It would be nice, to be honest with you. It would be nice to get someone. Does Italy have massive trains like they do in the USA with Amtrak trains? Yeah, they do, mate. Of course they do. Europe has the best trains, mate. They're very good trains, mate. You think Italy's you're not a third world country, mate. You know, Italy's been around a lot longer than USA. Yeah, Samuel, Jason Wilcox should get a job working at Millwall Football Club. Yeah, he should be doing that, or Blackburn or something like that. He was a Blackburn player, wasn't he? So he should play it, but he should be at Blackburn or something like that, of course. Yeah, he's a problem. It's a problem, you know. And I'm so glad the likes of Ahmad and people like that have spoken and shut down a lot of the mythical woohoo conspiracies about his the formation and things like that. Really, really glad he did that, because I mean, I think we're going to end up regretting the sacking. I do. Well, we won't hear any apologies from the Tacticos guys, will we? You know, really hope we don't get knocked out the FA Cup tomorrow. We need the FA Cup. We need to win the FA Cup. Very important. Man United win something. We need a rope to fall on if we don't qualify for Europe, of course. We need a rope to fall on. Definitely need a rope to fall on. But Jason Wilcox is always going to be a bad news for Man United. You know, I think we've got far too many cooks in the kitchen. I think that the manager should have 100% control over transfers in regards to. I mean, obviously, Ineos should have a say, but the manager ultimately should be able to pick his own players, you know, and that's the way it should be. And that's it. If you don't trust the manager, then he shouldn't be the manager, you know, at the end of the day. There's as I said, too many chefs in the kitchen and too many voices, too many people talking, you know, and that's what I would say about that, you know. That's what I would say. Too many voices, guys. Too many people. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fabulous Saturday, guys. For this, we're here for this AFCON quarter final between Algeria and Nigeria. Nigeria have had much the better first half. They have 67%, had much the bigger chances. Some great chances squandered. A one-on-one was squandered, of course. Lookman's had chances. Adams chances. Osman has had chances. But Nigeria can't get the ball in the back of the net at the moment for whatever reason. But you know how football works. If you don't score your chances, I would say that, however, in Algeria's defense, they have defended pretty resolutely for some of the game. You know, there's been some last-ditch tackles in there. But Sabani has gone playing very well for Algeria. There's been some last-ditch tackles, guys. There has. How you doing, Vishwa? Very well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good. Very well. One thing I have noticed, though, guys, and I'm not being lying. I'm not lying, right? One thing I have noticed, and I don't want you to think about this, but the Amarim, people who are Amarim out, they are very, very defensive and aggressive. Have you noticed how aggressive and abusive they are? They can't articulate sentences. They can't talk about logic. They can't have a debate. They just throw sound bites out there. Same old Grimsby Everton. That's their argument. Grimsby Everton. You know, idiots. Honestly, some of them are just idiots. Honestly, I've lost hope with them. You know, absolutely. But big up everyone though. We stayed firm. You know, onwards and upwards. We hope it's going to be difficult. We have to make the right choice, managerial-wise. We can't pick the wrong manager again. Another wasted 27 million thrown down the drain. You know, got all sorts of celebrities at the game at the moment, guys. Nigerian celebrity at the game. We hope that this game picks up and Algeria come out with a little bit of fight. Obviously, they have not played well today, to be honest. That is a huge part because of Nigeria, of course. They played very well today. But Algeria need to get back in the game. It is 0-0, though, the most important thing. Guys, you know what? It's going to be a very, very interesting few weeks. We got Man City and we got Arsenal, you know. Ahmad has a huge part to thank Ruben Amorim for his resurgence. And this myth, that wing-back myth, was a myth. You know, what people don't understand about football, they look at football very simplistically. They look at football like, oh, we got this Grimsby. Oh, you know what? He got Everton and he done it. People don't understand the problems at Manchester United, the toxicity at Manchester United, the fan base, the man-dem minions, the ones who, oh, get him at my club, bruv, the fool, bruv, them sort of people. They don't understand the problems that Man United have. Sometimes you have to rip everything up and you have to relay the surface of the football club. You have to build the foundation again, right? Like Ahmad said, he's shocked. Ahmad is absolutely correct. He said he's a father figure. I don't think any player would say that. It helped his career immensely, you know? And what people don't understand is that when you're building a football club, you build foundation, right? And there's going to be rocks on the road. There's going to be bumps on the road on the way to that, you know, on the way to that. On the way to success, there's going to be bumps on the road. You're going to get the odd bad result. Alex Ferguson did. You know, when the class of 92 came through, you know how many times we got slapped up 5-0, 6-0, 4-1? You know how many times? When you're trying to build something new, you're going to get bumps on the road. Unfortunately, the way Man United are doing, we're not going to win the league We're not going to win a Champions League. Let me tell you that for a fan of 40 years, Chanino. Right? We're not going to win a league. We're not going to win a Champions League. Ruben would have changed it. Right? Eventually. It would take time and it would take backing. But unfortunately, this board are incompetent. So now that's done. We can't go back. It's done. Right? You're going to see this unfold, my guy. Right? And don't think I haven't read everything. I've seen everything. I've read everything. And you're going to see this go flat on its face again. We could sing Ole's at the wheel. We could sing, you know what I mean? You know, whatever song we are. Release a compilation CD, whatever you want to be. We're not going to win. And that's coming from a fan of 40 years who's seen everything. Everything. Even before Alex Ferguson was winning something. You know, and I'm telling you right now, we made a huge mistake. A huge mistake. Just like Peter Schmeichel said. Another legend. And Mark Bodgic. Another legend. Mistake. Vishwa. I'm good too, Sal. My next head coach appointment, regardless who it is, if people are on top, are going to be involved with starting ups. It's going to be broke down, especially with quality ones. Yeah, mate. Most big managers, Vishwa, have a big voice, innit? You know, they're vocal. They want to control the team. If you've got someone like Jason Wilcox, who hasn't even managed any team in his career, he's just managed under 18s, whatever he's done at Man City or whatever. How can he come out and start talking to any manager who comes into his football club? How can he do that? You know? How can he come out and manage any team at this football? How can he go to anyone, any manager that comes in now, whoever it is, right, and say, you need to do it like this, not like this? No wonder people pissed off. No wonder manager get pissed off. And no wonder he's put under pressure, you know? And I love what people are saying. And the funny thing is, guys, people who are rivals of us, Arsenal, Liverpool fans, you know, Chelsea fans, they're speaking more sense than some of the Man United fans, you know. I'm seeing more sense from them. They're going, you made a mistake, you know. You got Gary Neville in his ear. You got all these idiots in his ear. Blah, do it like this. Should be doing it like this. Oh, yeah, great. It went very well against Burnley, didn't it? We've been gaslighted for the last few weeks how we should have our standards high and all that. All these standards. We draw a Burnley. Oh, we played well. When we beat Burnley with Ruben Amorim. You know, I can't make it up, guys. The fan base just need to get a ball knowledge. They need to get football for dummies. That's what they need. And they need to read that continuously, because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't. You know, now, guys, look, it's a big few weeks. Moving on. It's a big few weeks. Kobe Mainu. Big, massive few weeks for him. You know, got to prove it. All that talk, all that jazz. What he's been doing. He's got to do the business now, hasn't he? You know. Those. I mean, at the end of the day, he's going to end up like Garnacho, like Rashford, like those players. My biggest fear is that we get to the end of the season, Rashford comes back and we give him a new contract. That's my biggest fear. You know, can you imagine? It's lots of work to be done, guys. Really is. But don't worry, when it goes flat on the face, I will be here, guys. I've got receipts. Don't worry about it. We go at the FA Cup tomorrow, guys. Don't forget, Amorim beat Brighton and outplayed them as well. Not only beat them. Chanino, I'm shocked Amorim was sacked. Not because he didn't deserve it, but I saw the board on missing the boat numerous times and just inept. I respect coaches who have Red Bull education. He wasn't sacked though, Chanino, based on results, was he, or play? He's sacked because Jason Wilcox has an ego, which is very, very bad, isn't it? It's awful how a manager can get sacked through someone else's ego. You know, it's ridiculous. And he didn't even say anything too bad either. He just said, like, they do their job, I do mine. That's it. I mean, what the hell is wrong with that? Well, come on, guys. Where are we here with this? I mean, you know, come on. Like, it's unbelievable, to be fair. Honest to God, this club. Right, we're kicking off the second half between Algeria and Nigeria, guys. Algeria kicking off left to right now. Of course, here we go, guys. Big up everyone. Second half kicks off, guys. Who's going to win this game? Nigeria played very well. Nigeria should be leading by at least a couple of goals. Will Algeria get back into the game? Will they have a rollicking from their manager? Who knows, guys? We'll have to wait and see, of course. League Gunner is the person who come up with the standards talk about football clubs like Arsenal and Manchester United being like Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. We are. But what people don't understand, right, is that we are nowhere near what we used to be. And the reason we're nowhere near what we used to be, Samuel, is because we're doing what we did this week, sacking people before. Look, the majority of the people who hammer him out would be Alex Ferguson out right now, you know. They would have been Alex Ferguson out. They would have said, get him out of my club. He hasn't won anything in 5 years. Why are we keeping him at the football club? It would have been like that. Absolutely, guys. And I was there to witness it. There were people with banners, get him out. You know? And people don't understand that Amram is a very, very good manager. If backed. You know what I mean? But here we are, guys. You reap what you sow. And you're definitely going to reap and weep. Trust me. It's already got worse. We were 5th, 3 points from 4th. Now we're 7th. I believe Vishwa. Chance for, and it's a goal for Nigeria, guys. Finally, they've taken the lead. Great cross and a great goal from Osman, guys. It's 1-0 to Nigeria. 1-0 to Nigeria, guys. 1-0. Finally, Nigeria have taken the lead. Well-deserved, guys. Osman with the goal. Great header in the back of the net. You don't give him a chance like that. He will put it away. He will definitely put it away. Nigeria 1, Algeria 0. Now Algeria have to do something. Victor Osman with the goal, guys. Who else? Victor Osman, of course, guys. And the Super Eagles are leading 1-0, guys. Great bit of play there. Again, Lookman. It was a great, was that Lookman? And a great header there in the back of the net. Couldn't do nothing about that. The keeper headed it down, away from the keeper. Can't do anything about that. Vishwa, I believe Amram wanted Premier League experienced players for short-term results while adding young talents for a long-term project, but those people in suits are unfit. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He wanted to build gradually because that's what you got to do. He wanted to bring on Ollie Watkins or he wanted to bring Victor Osman, and we just got him Sesko, which wasn't his choice. There's nothing wrong in bringing in Sesko. Sesko's a good player. But the problem is that you can't put Sesko in the team yet. He needs to be slowly drafted into the team, have someone like Ollie Watkins, you know, to sort of nurture him, sort of, you know what I mean, guys. And here comes Nigeria again, big chance, oof, and cleared away. Not Algeria really not performed, guys. Nigeria on top here. It's been a rear guard action. He's a great player, Jamie, but that's what you get for experience, isn't it? And that's exactly what Ruben Amorim wanted. I think that Sesko will become a great player, but Man United need, just like what Ruben Amorim said, didn't it? He wanted fit and ready players, ready now. He didn't want players who are ready in a few years. He wanted players ready now, you know? Typical, isn't it? But let's all blame Amorim. It's the easy thing to do, isn't it? He's the guy on the tin, the front. Exactly what it says on the tin. Here come Nigeria again on the left-hand side, guys. Number 22. Adams with the ball. Iwobi. It's gonna fall back to Iwobi. Can Iwobi get the cross in? It's a corner. He's gonna take the corner. Do you think Pep Guardiola would destroy Antoine Semenyo? Not at the moment. He scored today. Scored on his debut, didn't he? Let me just have a look at the scores, guys, in the FA Cup. Bournemouth 2. Newcastle 2. Let's not forget, guys, it goes to extra time now. All right. Main scores, it's Bournemouth 2, Newcastle 2. It's Fulham 3, Middlesbrough 1. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Brentford 2. That's a full time now. Exeter, oh my goodness me. Manchester City 10. 10. Exeter City 1. 10-1. How on earth? How on earth did that happen? A hat trick from 2 from Rico Lewis, 2 own goals, 1 for Semenyo, 1 for Reinders, 1 for O'Reilly, 1 for Makadu, another youngster, Rodri, and the youngster Alain, 12 minutes. Oh, my goodness me, 10-1. And George Birch for Exeter. 10-1. That is what Man City won today. Burnley 5, Millwall 1. Bournemouth 0, Burton 5. Tottenham against Aston Villa is a little bit later on. Well, there you go, guys. Should PSG look at signing Omar Mamouche? I don't know, mate. I just concentrate. I'm fully focused on what Man United need to do at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm fully focused on what Man United. Man United need to be signing some players. You know what I mean? That's what I would say about that. Man United need to be signing some players. Man United need to be going there and looking for players. You know, that's what we need to do. That's what Ineos needs to do. You know. So 1-0 to Nigeria, guys. We're in 51 minutes. 1-0. Well-deserved for Nigeria. Nigeria, this is a vintage display from Nigeria. Very good display. Dominating this game, guys. From left to right, playing very, very well. Look like a very balanced team. Guys. Of course, they've got a lot of experience. Great little play there. Lookman does a dummy. It's won back by Algeria here. It's going to be a free kick to Algeria. Yep. Lookman's looking good. All right, here come Algeria. They need to do something, guys. They need to start playing, and they played very, very average today. I was a little bit worried about Algeria the last game because they were very pedestrian. They scored a great goal, if you remember, in the last minute. Well, kind of the last minute of extra time in the top corner to get here. You know, so they haven't played at all well today. So Nigeria, here's a chance for Algeria. Oh, he didn't get the ball. It's a big chance there. There's a little bit of space there for Algeria. And it's a free kick to Nigeria. It's a free kick to Nigeria. There's a big bit of space there. Manchester United should look at Adam Wharton, Anderson. Well, Man United could have signed Keith Schmidt if they didn't sack Amram. Cost as much as Keith Schmidt, you know. Maybe if they didn't pay the money to sack Amram, they could have signed him a midfielder. You know what I mean? Makes you laugh, isn't it? That their ego's that big. Here come Nigeria on the right, left-hand side. Awobi. It's going to be a... No, is it not? No, it's not going out for a corner yet. Algeria get the ball safely. They get to save the ball safely away. And it's cleared away by Algeria. It's cleared away. Cleared away to away. Here come Nigeria, though. It's a relentless attack from Nigeria. Attack after attack after attack on Nigeria, from Nigeria today. It's still only 1-0, though. But Nigeria are dominating this game, and they look most likely to get a second. Here comes Lookman on the ball. Cross comes in. And it's straight at the keeper. Header from Osman straight at the keeper. Zidane has got it nice and safely. Needs to calm that team down. Algeria have been awful so far this game, I would say. Not played at all. Nigeria have had wave after wave of attacks. And maybe it needs to be a change from Algeria. Maybe there needs to be some kind of tactical change. They're being outrun and outmuscled here, and Nigeria will get a second goal. But anyway, here's Algeria with the ball. Spread the game a little bit quicker. Vishwa. Every season we are investing in 3-5 new players. However, we aren't getting anywhere near to have the squad depth. We need new centre-backs, full-backs, midfielders. Don't see these sorted in one go. We don't need centre-backs. We're right with centre-back, mate. We got Mazrui, De Ligt, Licha, Heaven, Yoro. We're good with centre-backs, mate. Now we're only going to play 2, remember. Of course, Fredrickson as well coming through, and for Kalungi coming through as well. We've got good defenders. We need full-backs, right back, left back, midfielder. 2 midfielders at least. We need another striker to back up Sesko or to be the number 1 striker. And obviously we need maybe one more attacker as well. Left wing, right wing. Yeah, but let's wait and see. Like I said, we had a 4 out of 10 window last summer, and that's what they gave us, a 4 out of 10 window. It's a disgrace, really. You know, it was a disgrace. He was, yes. Anyone who believed that Jim Ratcliffe was a Man United fan needs their head tested. There's no evidence to suggest that Jim Ratcliffe was a Man United fan. Nothing. No pictures, no season tickets, no tickets, no evidence he was at Old Trafford before the buyout, nothing. He manipulated the fan base. And that's what, I mean, some of the fan base. You know, he manipulated them. And there you go. Here we are. He's told a lot of lies as well. Here come Nigeria on the attack. Great chance. It's going to be 2-0. It is 2-0, guys. It's 2-0. Great play from Osman. Unselfish, guys. A core with the goal. The second goal for Nigeria. That should be it, guys. Brilliant play for Nigeria. Cut them open. Cut them open, guys. 2-0 to Nigeria. Sliced not Algeria open. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal, that. Brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Just write this. Brilliant goal. So this game is almost done and dusted, guys. Two 2-0, guys. This game, look, this should be 4-0. He's not ready yet. Simple as that. He needs to go on loan. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, these players are not ready. Again, this was another scouting mission, wasn't it, by old Wilcox? If he's not ready, he's not ready. You might see him tomorrow. You never know. But in my opinion, I can't see the manager of Man United tomorrow taking any risks, because I think obviously they want the job so badly, don't they? You know, they want the job so badly. So I really can't see them taking any risks, to be honest. Here come Nigeria again on the right-hand side, guys. They're absolutely dominating this game. I mean, they should be 3-4-0 up. Surprised by Algeria. I was impressed the other day with Algeria. Here's Algeria, though. They're on the attack now. This is what they need to do something. Just can't get a shot and goal. Too many passes there. They need to get that ball in the box. And it's not like that. It's not going to happen like that. Algeria, it's not going to happen like that. There's an injury there for Nigeria. Vishwa, if we get out of the FA Cup now, we can't. We need it, you know. Honestly, Vishwa, we need that FA Cup run. Because if we don't get into Europe, and then Man United are going to, you know, we need that FA Cup to fall back on. We do, you know. We do need that FA Cup to fall back on. 1 second, guys. Your palm trees. Anyway, back for Algeria, guys. Don't think so. I'd be very surprised. Nigeria have been so comfortable in this game. 3 changes for Algeria. Balbina's coming on. Musa is coming on. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't do it earlier. You know, Manager's coming up. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't do it earlier. Why didn't he do that earlier? I mean, they were playing so badly in the first half. I would have changed it straight after that because they would have. The second goal was coming. Massive goal. If they have to get a goal, they have to get a goal quickly. Diego Leon should go on the season on loan to Coventry or Crystal Palace, something like that. Yeah, I don't think he'll go to Crystal Palace. I think because his level's not Premier League at the moment. Having analysed him, I think there's only a couple of players I'll look at Man United's at the moment. I think Mantato is ahead of him. I think Mantato is very good. You know, yeah, I think he's very good. But yeah, tomorrow is a must-win for Man United. Nothing. I mean, no two ways about it. It's a must-win for Man United. We can't be drawing that game, losing that game. Sorry, we can't be doing that. You can't draw tomorrow. Of course, it go to extra time and penalties. There's no draw. There will be a decision tomorrow if Man United go through or Man United go out. It's there, guys. You know, and it's going to be a tough game. Brighton will be up for it. Brighton will be up for it. But hopefully the Old Trafford crowd is rocking. Hopefully the Old Trafford crowd is rocking. And, you know, I would also, Samuel, I would like to see that as well, mate. But, you know, there's going to be bias there, isn't it, Samuel? Naturally. Could be Fletcher's last game. You know, he's going to play his son. Goal kick to Nigeria. It's a little bit of handbags here. Yellow card for Ait Nouri. There, a little bit of handbags at 6 paces. Yellow card for Ait Nouri. This referee is very good. I said this referee is one of the best referees. I think he's the best referee I've seen in the AFCON so far. I want to get his name, but he's very good. He's keeping things calm. It's a very tense game as well. He's kept it very calm. It's yellow card to Ait Nouri, guys. Osei and Ait Nouri. That's it. That might add a bit of spice to the game now. Maybe Algeria might actually put some effort into this game. I mean, I'm not saying they're not putting effort, but they really haven't caused Nigeria any problems this game so far. Nothing at all. Some pretty play, but nothing. Nigeria have been by far the better shots on goal. 0 from Algeria, 10 from Nigeria, guys. You know? Says it all, isn't it? Just says it all. Cliff and Glazer, big up, my friend, Bobby. Big up yourself. Out now. Yes, all day long, mate. All day long. Get them out of this football club. They need to leave this football club, absolutely. Only thing is if Algeria get a goal, it could make it a little bit nervy for Nigeria, but I think they're mentally strong in this game, Nigeria. I really do think so. I think the way they've played in this game, it's been very impressive. Probably the best performance I've seen so far from in the AFCON. Here come. Now, it's going out for a... they do too much, Algeria, sometimes. I think they do too much. Sometimes you just need to get that ball into the box. Did I ever see Roberto Baggio play live? I ain't seen him live, no. No. I've seen him play on TV and that, but I haven't seen him live. No, I haven't seen Roberto Baggio live. I almost saw him live in the Champions League in 98-99. I think he played. I think he was on the bench or something like that, if I'm not wrong, for Inter Milan. But I didn't say play live. I've seen loads of great players. I've seen Pirlo. I've seen Maldini. I've seen Kaká. I've seen all these players. Dida. I've seen Roberto Carlos, Raul, Redondo. I haven't seen Roberto Baggio, unfortunately. Seen Zola. Here come Algeria. Oof, cleared away. Algeria are starting to play a bit better now, a little bit more intensity into their game. They need to do something. They need to get bodies in the box because they need a goal. Here's a chance. And it's cleared for a corner to Algeria, guys. They need to flood that box. If they're going to do something, they've got 25 minutes to save this game, guys. If they're going to do something, they need to do something now. They need to start playing, getting that ball into the box and getting bodies in the box and try and getting a goal back. Because one goal, you never know. 2 goals is difficult, but 1 goal, you never know. It does look like Nigeria are tiring slightly. There's a little bit of cramp going on. There's Iwobi there looking on. Iwobi, of course, of Fulham. Ricarlison and Vinny is the worst ever players to play for Brazil. Well, definitely one of the worst ever strikers. I come from a generation of Ronaldo, R9, Edmundson, and Romario and people like that. So, yeah, I mean, Brazil have declined immensely. They have declined immensely, you know. When is Ahmed playing? Tonight, Testy. They're playing against Egypt tonight. If Ivory Coast get knocked out, we could have Ahmad and Mbeumo back for the Man City game next week. Not bad, is it? It would be good to have them back, Ahmad and Mbeumo. Be great to have Mazraoui as well, but Mazraoui is obviously one of them is going to win. You know, Morocco already went through. So Nigeria 2, Algeria 0. Deserved lead for Nigeria. Nigeria do deserve this so far. They have been a much better team in the game. We got about 24 minutes, 23 minutes left. We got about 23 minutes left where I am, guys. Does look like Nigeria are going to win this game. It does look like they're going to win this game. Thank you for joining me on this AFCON watch-alongs, guys. Been great. Thank you, absolute legends. Cross comes in. Algeria, they need to get the ball back in quickly. Get the ball back in quickly. Get that ball in the box. Good cross. No, he didn't get it. It's going to be, Nigeria could attack. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Nigeria here. Yellow card. Yellow card coming out. Yeah, that's it. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. Of course not. The number 11, of course, that has got the yellow card. Haj Musa, who's just come on. Samuel, do you think that two-man strike partnership should be brought back in the Premier League? Yeah, I would love that, mate. I think football's been overly complicated, made overly complicated. You know, they've overly made things difficult. Football's a simple game, made difficult by tacticos. It's overly complicated things, you know. Just need to simplify the game a little bit. Oh, wait, bring back 4-4-2, yeah. It's not a bad... This is what I've said. I've said it a long time. Even when people talk about the 3-4-2-1, I've been saying that, you know, it's not about tactics. It's about implementation and effort, you know. 4-4-2 is a simple formation as a base, you know, and you play a 4-4-2. You have the two midfielders, you have the two wingers. It can move into a 3 up front. It can, you know, and I don't get it. You know why people don't do it anymore? It's people like obviously Pep Guardiola and all that, and everyone's copying each other and stuff. Here come Nigeria again. Nope. Is that a free kick? It is. No, it's not a free kick. Is it a free kick? He has got a free kick. Mission Impossible. Lots of films are filmed in Italy, Samuel. Lots. Lookman has won the free kick for Nigeria here. Around 35 yards out. 30 yards out, 35 yards out. We're here just slightly off the left of the D. It's a little bit far out, if you ask me, for any direct shot, if you ask me. Can they get the crossing? Algeria have got 20 minutes to save their tournament. Are they going home? Nookman with a free kick. Headed back. Oh, close. Very close. Very close there. Very, very close. Jay almost got there. Cross. Algeria with the ball, guys. They've got 20 minutes to save themselves, Algeria. They need a goal soon. Well, they're not shooting. They haven't shot one shot. You know, the whole game, there's been no shot. There's been no shot. Here comes number 27. Algeria needs something. Need a bit of magic. They need something to happen. Not like that. Another very, very easy ball for the goalkeeper to collect. Tactically got it wrong today, the manager. Definitely got it wrong today, in my opinion, for Algeria. They've been outplayed. They look better now. I don't know why that manager didn't do that in the first place. Yes, Bobby. I am doing it for tonight's one. Yeah, I'm doing it for tonight's one. I'm all nighter tonight, Bobby. Big up, Bobby. I am doing it. Now here come Algeria. Offside. Algeria keep losing the ball. They're not going to get back into the game like that. Nigeria going to get a third at this rate. There's a big chance here. It's going. Oh, it's a good. It just managed to clear that one away. Just managed to clear it away. Throwing to Algeria on the near side. Can they get the one goal back? One goal back would be, a very, very big step. Of course, it will put a little bit of pressure on Nigeria, of course. So they need to get one goal back at least. Then you can see what happens from there, of course. Guys, I've directed everyone to the game tonight, of course. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bobby. Big up. Yeah, we're going to be on Ahmad watch tonight. Of course, Ahmad could be going home today, and he could be playing against Manchester City next week. That will be good for Man United. Have a selection headache for a change, because obviously we're going to play the 4-2-3-1. It's going to be Cunha, it's going to be Bremo, there's going to be Fernandez, there'll be Ahmad, there'll be, that's the sort of selection headache you want, isn't it? Obviously you've got Shea Lacey as well and people like that, Shea Lacey as well. Now, Algeria got 24 attacks, Nigeria got 43. And most of Algeria's attacks have been in this half. They've got 16 minutes to save themselves. Throwing for Nigeria. Back to Osman. Good control. Lukman. Tackled. Free kick to Nigeria. Yellow card for Nigeria. For Algeria. Boudoui got a yellow card. Yeah, very disappointed in Algeria's performance today. Very, very disappointed in Algeria's performance. It's been an awful performance on Algeria so far. I'll be honest, guys. It has been an absolute disaster class from them today. Of course. Here's Lookman on the ball. Samuel, Cher Lacey is a Scouser like leading singer of that Gary Barlow, Kim Marsh, and Waterloo Road. What? What are you on about, Samuel? Here comes Nigeria. Nigeria just been dominated this game so far. You know, they have really dominated this game. They've really put Algeria to the sword today. Really have. Very impressive. Big contenders to win the tournament. I haven't got a clue, Bobby. So you're saying that Cher Lacey is a Scouser, like the lead singer of Take That, Gary Barlow. What's the Kim Marsh from Waterloo Road? Oh, Kim Marsh is a Scouser from Waterloo Road. What? That is the most random thing I've ever heard, Samuel. Honest to God, I've heard random things in my life. Hearsay of all. You are the most random guy, Samuel. What the hell was that? Let's talk football, guys. Bloody hell. You don't completely blow my mind, Sammy. Honest to God, what the hell? You've gone from Cher Lacey to Gary Barlow to Kim Marsh in one message. You could have mentioned anyone, any Scouser, Cilla Black. You could have mentioned any Scouser there you wanted. Rooney. Cher Lacey is a Scouser like Wayne Rooney. Cher Lacey is a Scouser like Steve McManaman. Cher Lacey is a Scouser like Robbie Fowler. Yeah, you could have done anything. Cher Lacey. Anything you wanted, but no. You had to go Kim Marsh, didn't you? And Gary Barlow. I don't think Gary Barlow was a Scouser. Gary Barlow is not a Scouser. Let me have a look. Yeah, we're on random facts a minute at the moment, Hesty. Here come Nigeria on attack, and it's blocked again. Nigeria looking for the third goal to wrap it up, of course. So he's from Cheshire, mate. He's from Cheshire. Yeah, it's close to Liverpool. It's close. It's not. It's close to Scouser land. Yeah, it's close to Scouser. Would you class Cheshire as Scouser? Yeah, you could. Suppose, yeah. Suppose you could. Just about. That is random anyway. He's not a true Man United fan. I would agree with that, Samuel. No, he's not. He's a Wally. He's a prat. He used to work on MUTV. Now he works on Talks Shit, you know. Yeah. No, he's not a real Man United fan. Absolutely not. I mean, if he's a Man United fan, goodness me, Jamie Carragher's a Man United fan. He's so far away from Man United fan. It's unreal. Right. Algeria are going to make a game of this. No, they're not at the moment. It is 11 minutes to go, guys. We are 2-0 to Nigeria. And Nigeria look like they will be going to the semi-final, guys. And it'll be well-deserved at the moment. Absolutely. Shot from Algeria, nothing doing. Still 2-0. Bakani is coming off. Amura is coming. Amura's coming off. Bakani is coming on. Excuse me. They've got 10 minutes to save themselves. They've got 10 minutes to save themselves. The Manchester Derby will kick off at Sunday. Will probably be at 4:30. Yeah, probably. UK time. Great turn from Osman. It's going to be, great tackle, great clearance. He's got a chance. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, my goodness me. It could have been 3-0. That was great play from Osman. Brilliant play from Osman again. But Algeria could counter here. Here we go. No. Poor. Poor from Algeria. 12:30 UK, so it'd be 4:30 my time, Bobby. 4:30 my time. I'm 4 hours ahead. Can you imagine what time it is now? It is actually 9:42 for me right now. That's UK. So it'd be 4:30 for me, Bobby, in the afternoon. Oh, Algeria, they really are not on fire today. That was a DC. Could have turned in the box there. Great play, though. I mean, Osman looks on fire. Osman. All right, we got about 7 minutes in this game, guys. 2-0 to Nigeria. You never know if Algeria manage to get a goal. You never know what can happen. No one's in the box at the moment. Not going to go like that. Straight back at the keeper. Oh, that's a corner. Cross corner comes in, and it's over. It's kicked over the bar. Yeah, he should have, rather than staying in Turkey. Yeah, good player. Always has been a good player. Goalkeeper. What's the goalkeeper doing down? How can a goalkeeper have cramp? Can someone tell me how a goalkeeper has cramp? It's not had to do anything. It's crazy. How a goalkeeper can get cramp. Gee, I think he's just play acting. My goodness me. The goalkeeper, of course, who plays in South Africa, this goalkeeper. Chippy. In South Africa. Yellow card. He's got a yellow card for time wasting. He's got a yellow card for time wasting. Here's Algeria again on the attack. Can they make something happen? Be against the run of play? I don't think so. Not like that. They're not. They're definitely not like that. Guys, definitely not like that. We've got 5 minutes to go. Plus injury time in this game. Oh, that's going to be a free kick to Nigeria. You can't be doing that. A little budge. The play acting now is starting to begin. I don't know why. Just concentrate on the game. Algeria losing the game. They need to get up and get that ball and get the game moving. That's what they need to do. If they want to get into this, keep in this, they want to stay in the AFCON. It's been a bad performance. Very bad performance. There's no point play acting. There's no point doing all that. Substitution for Nigeria, guys. Substitution for Nigeria. The goal scorer is coming off. Bashiru's coming on, by the way. The goal scorer is coming off. Adam Adams is coming off, sorry. And Deli Bashiru is coming off. Lukman has come off as well. And Bashiru has come on. And Akor, sorry. So Akor, the goal scorer, has come off. Bashiru is on. Lukman's off. A few minutes ago, guys. It's probably been the most one-sided game I've seen in the AFCON so far. What I've seen, what I've been watching so far, probably been. I mean, yesterday's game was pretty one-sided. I think it's pretty one-sided. But the chances that Nigeria have had in this game, I thought they could have been out of sight at half-time. They've had 59% of the possession, 40% for Algeria. Well on top. Well on top. 3 minutes ago, guys, in this AFCON Quarter Final tie. Here come Algeria on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. And it's going to be cleared. It's going to be cleared. That's poor from Algeria. Very, very poor. I've seen from Algeria this. Very, very poor. It's not their most glorious game at all, is the Algerian team today. I think they'll be put out their misery. I think they need to be put out their misery. 1 minute to go, guys. 2-0 to Nigeria. 1 minute of normal time. Probably be about 5 minutes added on I think probably. But yeah. Guys, don't forget to join me for Egypt against Ivory Coast. I'll give you a link. I will be Egypt against Ivory Coast. Of course, a bit later on. Guys. Nothing has gone the way of Algeria. This manager has had a shocker, in my opinion. Bye Algeria, Coco. This manager has had a shocker. This should have been 5-0 to Nigeria. It's been an awful performance from Algeria. Totally outplayed today. Nigeria look more like a team. They look much more like a team. The Super Eagles. They look much more of a team than Algeria today. We're 90 minutes, guys. We're about to see how many minutes is going to be added on in this game, guys, for this game. Probably not much. Probably about 5-6 minutes, I would have thought. Let's have a look. Just waiting for it to come up. 6 minutes, exactly right. 6 minutes has been added on, guys, in this game. So we got this game. At least it's not going to go to extra time, guys. At least I don't think so. It's not going to go to extra time. It's been a very one-sided game, guys. The end of the road for Algeria. It's the end of the road for Algeria. Frustrating day frustrating for Algeria, of course. A frustrating evening for Algeria today. Well, very impressive for Nigeria, of course. Cleared. Well, if Algeria get a goal, you never know. You never know. That's brilliant from Osman again. Brilliant play from Osman. Hold-up play is excellent. His hold-up play is excellent. Very excellent. Nigeria, Algeria. 2-0 to Nigeria here, guys. I want Ahmed to come back, only with the AFCON Cup. Come on. We need him back, mate. We need him back tonight. We need him back, Coco. We need him back. We need him back for Monday. How about Ahmad's comments today, guys, about Ruben Amram? Shut down a lot of people, didn't it, Coco? He shut up a lot of people today about what he said about Ruben Amram, the father figure, that he's done so much for his career. He's got a lot to be thankful for. There's your old, all those people playing that right wing back. You know what I mean? Sort of people. That's the hit back there. Ahmad said it himself. There you go. Absolutely shut down. Big game against Egypt. I would much rather Ahmad come back than Salah go back to Liverpool, because if Salah goes back to Liverpool, it's only going to help Liverpool, isn't it? So if Salah goes back to Liverpool, we're going to be without Ahmad. So we need Ahmad to come back, Big up everyone, guys, in the stream. It is almost over this game. We are literally in the third minute. We've got about 3 minutes left, guys, of this game. 3 minutes of this game remain, guys. 3 minutes of this game remain. Nigeria goalkeeper, the most lazy goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life. He's on the floor again, laying down. I don't know why. Just stop bloody wasting time. You're winning the game. You're a goalkeeper. How on earth can you have It's just wasting time. Just prolonging this inevitability. It's just prolonging it. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. These guys, they play bloody European football and they're acting like they've just played football for the first time with all this cramp. Come on. Goodness me. Start prolonging it. To get off the pitch. Oh, goodness. They're crying out loud. Honest to God. They need to work on their fitness if they want to do well in the World Cup. That's one thing for sure. Another substitute for Nigeria, guys. 2-0 to Nigeria. Very, very well-deserved win for Nigeria, by the way. Nothing taking that away from Nigeria. Absolutely. Osman is coming off. I think it was man of the match. He was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. For Osman was brilliant man of the match today. The number 9. Oh, he's not going off. He's staying on. He's staying on. Osman's staying on. He's staying on. He's not going off. Guys, we've got a minute of the game. We'll probably be a few more minutes. Maybe 1 more minute, given that the cramp brigade started to come out of nowhere. Egos come off. got an ego. It's like Wilcox. Here, nice control by Osman. Free kick to Nigeria. Well played. Plays the game well. Reads the game well. Of course, Osman has scored a lot of goals for Napoli. Had a fallout at Napoli, I believe, behind the scenes, and ended up going to Galatasaray in Istanbul. So free kick to Nigeria. It's 96 minutes gone. It's almost over. Nigeria are going to the semi-final, guys. It does look that way. Free kick to Algeria now. They are, Samuel, but I would have paid it. But I believe in Sesko. Sesko will come good. But we needed both. We needed Sesko and we needed Osman. That would have been good, isn't it? We wouldn't get it, though, would we? We needed Qatar. That's what we needed. Yeah, but, you know, we wouldn't have got it. This game looks over, guys. But obviously it is over. It should be over, but the cramp brigade came out of nowhere. Here's a chance back at the goalkeeper. There we go. Play acting for the goalkeeper. Not feeling his cramp now. Kick, goal kick. Still going on. Kicks it forward now. Back with Nigeria. The game is still going on, guys. Oh. Free kick to Nigeria. Game's over. Come on, stop the play. Stop the shenanigans. The game is over. The game is over. Why on earth is it going? Oh, the game is over now. It's ridiculous, guys. Honestly, they're fighting on the pitch, pushing each other. The game is over. For goodness sake, get on with it. Some of us have got things to do. Just get on with it. Lose the game. Do it with dignity, man. For goodness sake, you know, you've lost the game. It's no point. All this shenanigans. It's football. You lose sometimes. Yellow cards. There you go. Anyway, we carry on. We're in the 98th minute, guys. Should be over now. Referee should just blow the whistle. There we go. Long kick, and it's going to be a throw-in to Nigeria. On the near side. Game over, guys. Nigeria have won by 2-0, and they reached the semi-final of the AFCON, guys. Congratulations to Nigeria. Well deserved. 2 goals in the first half, guys. 2 goals. Sorry, 1 goal in the first half, 2nd goal in the second half. Very, very good performance of Nigeria. Well deserved, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined me today. I will be back in a bit, guys, for the game Ivory Coast against Egypt on Ahmad Watch, guys. So make sure you join me for that. Absolutely brilliant to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Nigeria have won by 2-0. Well-deserved victory, and they look like very strong for this tournament. I would say that. Very impressive. See you soon, guys. See you in a bit. Take it easy. I'm Sal Warner. It's the watch along between Nigeria and Algeria. Goodbye, Algeria. It's over for them, but Nigeria go marching on. Take it easy, guys. Peace.